Lionel quite well, so when he can run and he can be close to the box, always is unstoppable.
He's the man for the big occasion. He always seems to score against Pep Guardiola teams.
Messi, well, they do look at that for Messi in the first half, but he gets it back again there. One takes it back to style of Lionel Messi. It'll touch back to him. Oh, that's his first goal! The Cardiff Pirates explodes! And a little genius with a wonderful goal! Absolutely stunning goal.
Lionel Messi is considered by many to be the GOAT of football, and while his resume speaks for itself, it isn't until you watch him play that you realize how insanely good he is.
Waiting for weeks and weeks.
The pace, the strength, the balance, and then obviously the technique to put it where he did was just phenomenal.
That was beautiful from Messi.
Brilliant first move by Messi to get around. That's the one there, the acceleration.
Messi bumped off the ball, gets through the first challenge, and then rifles through the second.
Messi at his best.
Go to the best version of Lionel Messi still out there.
And it seems Joe Rogan recognizes Messi's greatness. In a clip from Joe's podcast, he talks about Messi clearly awestruck by his skills. He's like this technical wizard. What he can do with a ball, it's F-King astounding. You have to be so much better than people to do something like that. It's amazing. His footwork, it's like he's doing a different thing than them. Able to beat any player in the world one-on-one, Messi does things with a football that seem nigh impossible to mere mortals.
You ever watch like
what's that little dude's name?
Messi?
Messi, yeah. Lionel?
Yeah.
Yeah, there he is. So we got it queued up. Jamie's a wizard. Look at him. He went.
Yeah.
Me.
And this dude's like 25 or 26, you know?
Yeah, and he's this just technical wizard, improvisational wizard.
No, he's amazing. I've watched these highlights, man. I've watched a bunch of his because it's fascinating just to watch somebody that good. At anything, you know?
His unprecedented rivalry with Ronaldo saw them establish a duopoly on the Ballon d'Or, an immortal testament to their greatness. With over 700 goals and 300 assists, he certainly is one of the, if not the greatest footballer to ever live. And clearly, Joe Rogan recognizes that Messi is just on a different level.
That is just fucking straight up wizardry.
Yeah.
It's amazing. Like his footwork is just... It's like he's doing a different thing than them. Did he get tripped over the referee? Is that what happened there?
It looked like it.
Is that what happened? Did the referee get in the way? The referee's get in the way? That's annoying.
Dude, in
get
football,
out of the way.
In our football,
no?
That team was wearing stripes.
There's some big time
collisions. Oh yeah, Mike.
You know, if you told me like I just tweeted out this thing today about a dart player, and they're like, this is one of the baddest motherfuckers in darts. I'll watch that dude throw darts for hours. Just embarrassing.
That's just wizardry.
Yeah.
That guy, like, he moves like a wizard. It's like what he's able to do with that ball. It's just fucking astounding.
Yeah. And then
you have to be so much better than people to do something like that.
And then the thing I always think about, remind myself of is that he's so much better than people who are really great at it.
Yeah.
You know?
Exactly.
'Cause he's not playing me out there. You know? Like, those are other professionals.
Yeah.
And he's just like, I'm going to embarrass you, man. You're not going to want to talk to your wife or your mother after this game.
Well, occasionally there's fights like that, too.
Yeah.
Form like that, anything is possible.
This time maybe Messi's done it. There's the goal.
Brilliantly timed challenge by Botman, but he makes a present of it to Messi. Leo Messi at his very, very best.
Who do you think is better?
Messi by far.
Oh, look at you.
I don't care. By far. So what?
How so?
So sometimes, so it has to do with movement. So and it has to do with where you put priorities. Messi moves like nothing I have ever seen, and this is like a lot of people agree with this. This is moments of genius, unlike anybody else. This everybody agrees on, and the question is, how much do you value moments of genius in terms of movement? Like just like how many things you're able to create. They're like, what the fuck did I just watch?
Right.
That I value that above all else.
And your understanding with Lionel Messi seems to be getting better all the time.
It's easy to play with Lionel Messi. He's the best player in the world. He won the Ballon d'Or a few days ago. He scored 2 goals today. He is happy, and I hope he will help us in the future.
Smiles between Neymar and Mbappe, and even Lionel Messi enjoying himself too.
And Messi with impudence and certainty. You've got to be good to take a penalty like that. He is pretty good.
Absolutely phenomenal. And
How do you put statistics on this, Phil? This isn't measurable, because this is the art of human.
It's a pleasure to be on the same field as him and you know, also watch him, because I think he gives people so much pleasure with the way he plays, the passion he shows. He's a player that he's really humble. He's a really nice person.
For me, he's the best player in the world, and by a distance.
In my eyes, anyway, Messi is the best ever.
For me, Lionel Messi is the best.
Whether Messi really is the greatest ever is a question, of course. That is as futile as the answer is subjective, a parlor game that boils down to the eye of the beholder. What is undeniable, though, is that by sheer volume and range of silverware, Messi has won more than the other serious rivals to his GOAT status, Pele and Maradona.
Messi is one of a kind. What he's doing, I don't know if we will see another player do the things that he does.
For me, Messi is like, he's not human, and Cristiano is the best of the human.
In my eyes, anyway, Messi is the best ever.
Messi is the best player ever lived.
This is not the guy you need to attack, because passion, he has passion. Talent, he has talent. Assist, he has assist. Does he sometimes have a bad game? It happens to everybody. People need to start to respect what the guy has done and not even talk about him. Please, what are we talking? We're talking about Lionel Messi. And to pinpoint on a guy like that, people forget that, hey, we're not machines. They're not machines. Yeah, work sometimes. Yeah, it's okay. You went to Bolivia, nobody said that you went to Bolivia, nobody praises you for that, because that's normal. But when you're having enough game, then that's not normal. But sometimes picking on the guy just for the sake of picking on the guy, people, what he done for football, what he has done for Barcelona is second to none.
He's the best player I've ever seen in my lifetime.
I think he's the best I've seen.
Definitely, you know, Messi.
Messi, no doubt.
Lionel Messi.
Lionel Messi.
Leo Messi.
Leo Messi.
Leo Messi.
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 Something beautiful and warm my heart with beautiful football.
It's what you said. The day he leaves the game is going to be the saddest day, and we're going to really forget about that.
Just enjoy the guy up until he's there and stop complaining about stuff that he doesn't do. Pay to watch football because of him. So Lionel Messi just needs to be happy.
Messi, they're teasing Espanyol here. This is outrageous from Lionel Messi, outrageous from Messi, and the West Ham by Suarez. That was the great magician at work.
Unbelievable piece of play. This is what you're talking about. This is the world class we talk about. Again, pass 1, 2. You think there's nowhere for him to go. How does he get through there? There's 4 players. And he dribbles past them all. Unbelievable stuff.
Away from 2, 3, 4. Wonderful. How good is he? A near supernatural goal from Lionel Messi. Best player in the world, bar none.
Messi, outside of the boot, back of the net. Brilliant! Again, as I was saying when he comes in, he creates danger.
Oh, brilliant! An audacious chip from the magical Lionel Messi, the most talented footballer of his generation.
It's Messi again! Is there no stopping him? The bigger the game, the bigger the goal for the little man.